Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchid. Now it's a bit difficult to film when you're indoors on the table and there isn't much room to move around, but I thought I'd just have a quick look at the Paphiopedilums. They're coming along very nicely. The only noise I've got is this one. See if I can pick it up and have a look at it. And we'll have a look at, well, it's a bit difficult there, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spikes coming up. I mean, I'm only counting this as one, although it's got a branch in there with 2 little buds on. This is a branching one. And that's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 buds on it. This is the main one. We'll have a look at the flowers in a minute. Then there's all these down here. Plenty and plenty of buds on this one. And if I can turn it round, we can show you the blooms. Well, there they are. They're not over exciting, but they're nice. And any blooms in my collection are nice to see at the moment. And this one will have many blooms on it, so I'm expecting this to be in bud for at least a month or 2 now. So that's my only noid Phalaenopsis. And this is another as I call this one of the safe plants because it was riddled with slugs at the back end of last year, and it's growing up 2 beautiful leaves. That's the latest one. Really nice and shiny. That's the other one next to it. Also very good. Got some nice roots on it, and now I've seen they're coming down into the bottom of the pot there. So I'm quite happy with that one. And that's a Phalaenopsis violacea. Only a small plant, but coming on very well. Then we have another one here with a bloom on. It's the Phalaenopsis Renoir. A variegated leaf on there, and just a short spike and 3 buds on it. But absolutely beautiful flowers, I think, these. If I can turn it round with one hand. Yep, there we are. They're really nice to have. Only small, but I think you must admit they're very nice. Now this is the Cat's Paw Mont Bleu. Just watered this morning, so got plenty of nice roots on there. Plenty of nice roots inside the pot. And this is also coming up with some beautiful leaves. And these are all indoors now and doing very nicely. This one is shoving a spike up too, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Don't know what the flowers are, but I presume they're red, something like that. Nice roots. I'll get my hand out of the way. Nice roots inside. You can tell I've just watered them because they've gone green. They won't get watered again until these roots are sort of a silvery colour or white. That's the Cat's Firebird. Another one here, quite a large one. Got plenty of roots on, and some more roots coming with nice growing tips on them there. But this one isn't in spike, although it's grown a nice new leaf, and this was savagely attacked by slugs last winter. As you can see, all its leaves was like that, but now it's growing new ones, so I'm quite hopeful for this one. Nice new leaves, just want a few more of those, but no spikes on it, and all the Phalaenopsis are in lava rock are doing really well. This is the last Phalaenopsis I have to show you. And this is in bud. The label back in if I can. Gets to be difficult in there. I'll just put it down for a moment. Here we are. This is growing nicely, nice roots on it. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 spikes on it. Some just open there. One there. You can see the varying as well. You can tell the hybrids because that's got pure yellow flowers on there. The next one is, where are we? There we are. And I think the other flower next to it is slightly darker and different. Yep, there we are. Some more buds to come out there. So I'm quite pleased with that one. That's quite nice. There's Rhinanthera. The Rhinanthera where I cut the monopodial stem a lot shorter. That's still in flower, doing very, very nice. And then we've got the Phragmopediums and whatnot here. I've shown you these. There's only one in spike. That's here. I can wait ages for it developing. And it's the Sedenii. You can see where are we? You can see the bud forming there inside. So it shouldn't be too long, but you never know with these plants. They can take weeks, or sometimes they can come out in a few days. But we'll just wait for that one. This is a nice big plant, the Carolcanza, Phragmopedium Carolcanza, cross between Schlemii and Piercii. Now this year, sort of last year, last September, it was in full bloom, and this year it's not putting out a spike anywhere, but it will do, it will do. At full bloom last year it had 3 spikes on it, so it might be skipping a year and putting 4 out next year, I don't know. We just have to wait and see. So that's that one. Now this is the Angraecum cresswood. Nice big plant. And I'm just leaving this leaf open there to show you that it's coming into spike. If you can see the new spike coming up there in between the leaves, when I let go it'll just close up entirely. There. But they've got beautiful flowers on them, and a nice plant. Same with the Veitchii. This was cut down shorter because it was growing too long. It's coming out with a nice new growth there, not in spike at all. And the Sesquipedale, that's another one. That's not in spike either, but doing very nice, plenty of nice new roots on it. As all the Angraecums, got lovely new roots on them with nice big growing tips. Wish all the plants look like that. Now this, believe it or not, is my fish tank that I've stripped down, and I'm not running it at the moment due to the cost of energy. You know, I only live off the pension, so I don't claim for patronage or anything like that like a lot of people do. And so I just cut down and make do and mend. But these are my cattleyas that I nearly threw away, but they're doing alright now. That's not a cattleya there. That's a small Rhinanthera philippinense, a species. But As you can see, they're all putting in some growth. This is a bit of an untidy one. Well, all three of them are untidy, but they're in lava rock and just covered up the top with a bit of bark. But you can see that's putting up a nice new growth there and putting out some nice new roots with growing tips on them. This other one's doing the same with two nice growths coming up there. Haven't got a name for them yet, but I know the ones I had were all beautiful, beautiful plants. So this will come into that category once it flowers in a couple of years' time. And the last cattleya has put up 3 growths. I'll move this away and you can see all 3 somewhere. Yeah, better lift it out then you can see it properly. It's a bit heavy this, it's in plenty of lava rock. But there you can see a nice new growth and a nice new growth, top of a new growth there and another new growth there. So I'm hopeful that this one will flower next winter. Sorry I was jumbling around a bit with the plants then, but I haven't much room to work. But that's about all I've got now. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.